Can I put another one in?
Hello, internet.
Put another one in.
Hello, internet.
Put another one in.
Hang on.
I do have Eyes of the Runekeeper, by the way. Just letting you know.
Okay. So you can read any language, is that right?
I sure can.
Very cool.
That could come in handy.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, welcome everyone to session 7 of our 5th edition rendering of the classic Rise of the Runelords Paizo adventure path. We have 6 episodes behind us, and we're starting to get into some really good stuff. So I'm excited. If you are interested in D&D and other cool RPG games, check out our Discord server. You can get an invite at any time by typing !Discord and following the link there. Unfortunately, we are missing our favorite Dragonborn wizard tonight. Jim is not able to be here. Hopefully, he'll be back next week. One bit of good news I gave the players after last week is that they are leveling up finally to level 2 after 6 sessions. So do we want to talk about what we got, or just kind of let it happen in game? What do you guys want?
I have a quick question. Would we have gained our spell slots back when we leveled up, or are we just gonna leave the?
Not yet. I mean,
okay.
You'll be short resting soon.
Gotcha.
Long resting soon, I imagine. But it has not happened yet. But I figured I would have you go ahead and figure it out over the week. So related to that, one thing that Hawkeye pointed out to me, I wanted to discuss with you guys, is that there's this cool browser extension called Beyond 20, which would allow you basically to not have to set up or maintain your Roll20 character at all. You could literally just maintain everything on D&D Beyond, and then click on things and still be able to roll them in Roll20.
I think you still may have to load, like have your spells up to date and everything, and stuff like that. But it should connect over as long as you've got a character profile.
Well, you can click on a spell in D&D Beyond to roll it.
Right.
Did you already implement that?
Yes. Well, you have to install it on your browser. To be able to do it.
It is compatible for Chrome. As far as I know, it's compatible for Firefox as well. I can't speak for Microsoft Edge or the abomination known as Internet Explorer.
As a web developer, I wholeheartedly agree.
Microsoft Edge
What's it called again?
It's called Beyond 20.
Beyond 20.
Yep.
In fact, I used it all last week in our session.
Oh.
When I was doing my rolls, so.
Oh, that sounds lovely.
Yeah.
Let's get this.
So, just thought I would throw that out there. That would save you guys a lot of effort in bookkeeping.
Yeah. As much as I love Roll20, their D&D sheets kind of suck.
Yeah. Jillian, can you at least hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you. That's working fine. I just, for some reason or another, my camera is not connecting.
Yeah.
No matter what I do.
Okay, not a big deal.
I could go to my other camera, but then you're going to see all my crap everywhere.
Totally up to you. So, with all that nonsense out of the way, I think we're ready for a recap. So, let's see who the lucky winner is tonight. Kivisk, would you give us a recap of what lovely shenanigans went on last week?
Okay, I'll try my best. We started in the inn, waking up. Onethiel. Gosh, was that? No, that was the end of the session before that. But he did have a dream in the night. We woke up in the inn. Uh, what was our dragon's word? Lenigen's character,
Zarxus.
Xarxus, decided to, I think, have a word with the sheriff or stay at the inn or something.
Mm-hmm.
And then we headed to the school.
Mm-hmm.
We headed to the school because we had a meeting there. We met with the headmaster. We asked him a couple questions about I think the girl who died, Noelia, who died in the church fire.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
First,
Kale and I properly annoyed him, but it turns out he's pretty cool. And
I
then
dig him.
I think after that, did we head directly to the horses after that to go on the hunt?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yes, we did.
Yeah, we headed right to the horses. Had a couple hijinks with that. One of the horses ran away, and
that's right. I forgot about that.
Was it Volioker who was the guy that took us on the hunt?
No, it was Aldrin Foxglove.
Aldrin Foxglove.
Right. Aldrin Foxglove took us on the hunt. He had to go get the horse, and then after that, we all got on our horses and went to go find a boar. So we spent a little while, trekking through the forest. Then we found a boar. We fought the boar, and we won.
Yay.
TikTok got knocked out, and so did Aldrin, but we did get the boar in the end. And with our group's healing powers, turned out to be all right.
Piece of cake.
Piece of cake. And I think that's where we are now. We're bringing Onethiel already gutted the boar, and we're bringing it back to the inn, or we're already at the inn. I don't know where we're bringing the boar. Somewhere.
Yeah, we've already brought the board back to the Rusty Dragon, and well, how do you? Let's see. Amiko was turning it into a stew.
Right, the stew. Yes.
As we wrapped up.
Yeah, and so you all are enjoying a lovely stew there at the Rusty Dragon. The mood is quite festive, and you're. I imagine that Mako, stops by from time to time, just checking on you and hearing tales of your event, your hunt from the day. And at some point, Sheriff Hemlock walks into the Rusty Dragon, and he kind of stops and scans across the tavern. Immediately, his eyes lock onto the four of you, and he also in behind him walks. You see a tall blonde elven woman who's got this fierce look in her piercing blue eyes. She's wearing fine studded leather armor, which is well worn, as is her traveling cloak. You see a large, gorgeous bow strung across her back, and her hair is tied up with several large owlbear feathers stuck in it. The two of them come over to the four of you, the five of you, I imagine, with Aldrin as well. And Sheriff Hemlock says, well, looks like you all had a successful hunt.
Yeah, we had a successful one. The board didn't quite have as much success as it would have liked, but it did some damage.
Well, good to see you all in one piece. Where is Xerxes? I would like to have a word with the 5 of you all together, if I
think.
might.
I
We
think.
shrunk him. He's right here.
Oh,
I just Fisk.
Yes.
did he go back up to his room, or
He told you at breakfast that he was going to go see Sheriff Hemlock,
right?
and give him a piece of his mind. And Kale, Sheriff Hemlock had met Kivisk before, so he just kind of gives you a wry look.
He went out earlier today, supposedly to give you a piece of his mind about something. I hope you're not coming back to return it.
He turns and looks to the woman next to him with kind of a frown, then looks back. Well, as much as I'm sure I would have enjoyed that, I'm afraid I have not seen him today.
Well, we haven't seen him since we left, so I don't know where he's at. Hopefully he'll turn up somewhere soon.
Well, that is certainly concerning. Well, in the meantime, I suppose I will speak with the 4 of you. Please, meet Shalelu. Shalelu is sort of an unofficial member of Sandpoint's town guard, and you see her kind of smirk as he says this. And he turns to Shalelu and he says, These 4 and one who travels with them are sort of the newest crop of goblin slayers here in Sandpoint. And
Greetings, madame.
she looks across the 4 of you.
Hey there, Feathers!
It's a pleasure to meet you all. I've heard great tales of your battle against the goblins at the Swallowtail Festival.
Yeah, I was there.
We did great there. We were so awesome. We killed like 50 goblins.
Yes,
We held our own.
I heard as much directly firsthand from some goblins that were in pretty bad shape. Sheriff Hemlock says, Shalelu has been a thorn in the side of the local goblin tribes in the area around Sandpoint for years, and there are few people in the region who know more about them than she does.
Well, that's good to know. Do you have any idea why they decided to spoil the festival like they did?
She says, not entirely, but I do have disturbing news. There's been an increase overall in goblin activity here along the east coast, along the east coast, along the Lost Coast. Just yesterday, in fact, goblins burned down a town, not a town, burned down a farm over near Mosswood, and I was only barely able to get the family out to a neighboring farm and save them.
Why don't you just kill whatever scaleless dragon's ordering them around?
Believe me, I would like to. Up till this point, I would have guessed that the tribes of goblin in the area would never have worked together and actually managed to organize. But from what I'm hearing, it sounds like members of all 5 of the local tribes were involved in the raid here. This is very bad news.
Yeah, that doesn't sound too great. You say they've never worked together before?
She shakes her head. The 5 tribes have always just simply fought amongst each other. Honestly, it's how the town has not been overrun. If they had worked together, we would have had a serious problem.
What changed?
Somebody is clearly organizing these fecund little runts.
I guess the question is, who?
She looks at Onithiel and clasps her hands together. Scaleless dragon! I called.
Well, I don't know what you mean by a scaleless dragon, but it's got to be someone with enough power of some sort to get them to work together. It's not, from what little I know about goblins, they're not exactly people that like to work together, unless they're all the same clan or something.
Shillelagh says, "You're exactly right. They have constantly been biting and snapping at each other, and they've always been completely disorganized. There are a few heroes among the goblins who are particularly good fighters, but they've all been focused on each other for the most part. And I've managed to help that along a time or two when it seemed like tribes were maybe making peace. I've managed to stir up some trouble now and again." At this point, you see Ameko who was previously behind the bar getting drinks for several people, looks over and sees Shalelu and just drops the pewter cup that she was a mug that she was holding, kind of loudly bangs, and she comes sprinting across the tavern and up to Shalelu, and they share a big embrace. And Ameko says, "Oh, it's so good to see you. It's been months." Ameko says, or Shalelu says, "It's good to see you too, Ameko. I thought it would be a while yet longer, but here I am." So Sheriff Hemlock turns back to you all and he says, I've asked Shalelu to continue to sniff around Mosswood and the Nettlewood and some other places in the area around here. In the meantime, I think it best for myself and a few of my guards to make a quick trip to Magnamar. We're going to try to rouse up some more soldiers to bring back and station here. I was hoping to convince the 5 of you to stay around town here for a few days in public and keep an eye on things while I'm gone. seems like the town has taken a liking to you all.
I'm sure we
shit.
can help you out with that, Sheriff. That won't be a problem.
Are we in charge? Is that what's happening? We're like babysitting the town?
I don't think it's something quite that drastic.
Ameko
I-
looks to Sheriff
think-
Hemlock and says, "Please tell me they're not in charge."
Oh, there you are. We wondered where you were hiding at.
Who are you talking to?
I thought Zarxis. I thought
Oh
you said
no, it was
Zarxis was
Ameko.
talking.
Ameko.
Oh, make it. Okay, I'm sorry. I misunderstood.
That wasn't my Zarxist voice.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure Sarkis would answer something like, "Why not? We've been doing it for you anyway."
Yeah. No,
Probably.
Zarxis is still MIA. But Hemlock says, "Well, I wouldn't say that you're in charge, but we would appreciate it if you were visible and the town saw that you were available to keep things from just in case more goblins show up."
Hey, that reminds me. You, she looks at the sheriff. Feathers, have you ever heard of a half-orc named Gorvy?
Shalelu defers to Hemlock, and Hemlock says, "I have."
What's he like? I got distracted. I was supposed to go talk to him, get a tour of the town, and then I heard some screaming. So then I decided to leave him behind.
He says, "You're better off to have left him behind. Gorvy can be a bit of a troublemaker."
Makes me kind of wish I didn't.
I'm guessing you ran into him when he was drinking and carousing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Do you know where I can find him? Or you will be back at the bar I found him at?
You were breaking up a little bit. What was that?
When I find him back at the bar I found him at first, or does he move around a lot?
Sheriff says, yeah, he's at the Hagfish quite a bit. Would that be where you met him?
That's the place. I remember the hagfish.
Your mic is sounding very robotic, Broken.
Oh no.
He says, "Yeah, I would say that's a pretty safe bet. You can find him there pretty much any time. When he's not, doing the work that he's supposed to be doing."
She looks back towards the group. Well, I need to go explain why I left to Morby. Don't want to make any not friends in this place. You all go along, please.
Yeah, it's hard to understand your mic.
Oh gosh, what is like?
It really sounds robotic, like it's a bad connection or something.
I'm gonna try reconnecting.
Now it sounds better.
Oh yeah, I'm looking at Discord. It's got like the red bar.
Oh. Like we're all having issues.
It's looks like the connection's fluctuating a little bit. It's full strength on my end right now, but I can't speak for anyone else. Of
Is
course.
this better?
Yeah, it sounds,
so far.
Sounds better now.
Okay. Let's hope it stays that way. Thank you guys for letting me know.
Sure. So you were asking the party if they would go with you back to the hagfish?
Yeah.
I
If that,
think before we get into any trouble, I really should rest. I'm still injured, and I don't believe I have all of my spells.
Oh, right. I
mean,
remember.
what's the worst that could
Right,
happen?
Paul.
worst thing that could happen is you getting fed to one of the hagfish is probably the worst that could happen. If we weren't
Not if I
careful.
eat them first.
Have you ever seen a hagfish before? That's what I thought.
I'll still fight one, and I'll win.
What time of the day is it?
It's by now getting to be pretty late in the evening.
Right, I guess we can hit on the morning, right? I'm pretty tired myself.
Probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
So Sheriff Hemlock says, "Right. Well, we were the guards and several guards and I are going to head off. In the morning, we should be back. Hopefully, in a few days from Magnamar with some backup."
Sounds good. We'll make sure we're very visible, intimidating deterrent for you.
Certainly appreciate that. You all have been a gift from the gods.
May I allow me to give you safe travel, Sheriff?
Thank you. And he is going to head out. And so Shalelu will hang out a little bit, and I make her catch up, and she tells you a little bit more of what she knows about the goblin tribes, which I will, rather than trying to read it off to you, I'm going to just give that to you.
Okay.
Oh,
There you go.
been given. Oh wow.
Mosswood.
So I guess the question is there anything else you'd like to accomplish before you head to bed?
Nothing on my end.
Can't think of much.
No, but TikTok would mention to the others that she would like to go and research the symbol.
Yeah.
Sometime tomorrow.
Yeah. Othanel would probably agree because he's now more than very curious about what this symbol actually represents.
Okay. All right. So I believe that TikTok, you and Kale and Kivisk were sharing a room. And maybe Othniel and Xarxus were sharing a room. Is that what we decided?
Yes, I believe
think so, yeah.
because they can both have beds and I don't need one.
Yeah. And then TikTok and babysit the children. So
At least eavesdrop. I can't do much when I'm in my rest mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can watch us escape into the night.
Pretty much.
So in your rest mode, remind me, like, can you be
I can-
awakened?
I can, but then I have to start all over, and it's a 6-hour period that I have to do undisturbed.
Got it.
But I can see everything, hear everything. I just can't do anything.
Got it. Okay. Okay. So you you all head to bed for the evening, and you may go ahead and record a long rest.
Yeah. Yeah. Before going to sleep, Othniel does his standard time of prayer and devotion to his deity.
So you do that in the evening before going to bed, not in the morning?
Do it in the. I do. He does both.
Got it. Okay.
Kivisk would, as soon as she's sure TikTok is in her kind of rest mode, she would try to sleep on TikTok's shoulder. She's very used to sleeping in a group, you know,
Mm-hmm.
so she's just
Oh
not
my god.
very comfortable sleeping in this huge bed on her own.
Kale's gonna climb up there with you.
Yay!
Cuddle pile.
Yes.
I can't. You guys can see my face.
Well, Kivisk is going to be warmer than the bed will be, so I must.
All right. Well, the evening passes quite uneventfully. Yeah. So, somebody roll me a D2.
Oh. All right, I'll do it. 2.
Okay. So, TikTok, you come awake, and I imagine you're the first one to wake up. You get through your 6 hour period, and you awake to find Kale and Kivisk curled up on your shoulders, respectively. What do you do? Do you like get up and move them, or are you gonna just let them sleep?
I think TikTok would probably sit there and let them sleep for a while. But, after like an 8-hour period, start to feel like trying to figure out how she can get them to a bed without disturbing them.
Okay. So as you're just kind of sitting there and relaxing and letting them sleep, there's a knock at the door of your room, TikTok.
Let's see how well I can move with 2 sleeping critters on my shoulder.
Okay. So you go to the door and you open it and you find an older halfling woman there. You've kind of seen her around the Rusty Dragon, you especially, because you like to people watch. She is a maid that works there at the Rusty Dragon for Ameko. Her name is Bethana. We'll put that in the chat for you. So you see Bethana there, and she just looks way up at you. And you can see there are tears streaking down her face. And she says, Please, you have to help. I don't know where Ameko is.
I think at that, TikTok would kind of shrug the shoulders a little bit, like deliberately trying to stir them
Okay.
and wake them up without
Kivisk,
actually saying "wake up."
Kivisk is kind of used to the, the moving of a boat and even like being stepped on in the middle of her sleep. So it's going to take a little bit to get her up.
Kale is instantly awake. He was probably awake when you moved him, but he's now definitely awake.
I think we have a problem that we need to figure out. Can you go and wake the others?
Okay. I'm gonna go and run to wherever their room is.
Mm-hmm. It's right next
What
to
is the
him.
most annoying thing I have in my inventory?
Did Xerxes ever come back during the night?
He did not.
Kivisk finally wakes up and kind of squints down at the halfling and kind of tenses up. Gnome?
She kind of looks at you confused.
No. Halfling.
She rubs her eyes. Sorry. Just woke up.
Yeah, she's too upset right now to really care.
Give us. We need to help. I guess Amiko's missing. So
She looks down at the halfling. Since when? We just went to sleep.
I don't know. Usually when I get up, Mako's already started breakfast. But when I got up today, she wasn't there. I went and knocked on her door and didn't look like she slept in her bed. So Kale, what are you doing to wake
Okay,
up?
Okay, can I find a bucket of water?
Sure. I'm sure somewhere around the tavern/inn there's a bucket.
Okay. That's getting filled with water. And oh, it's just Othniel in there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay. I had a really elaborate plan because I was thinking about Xarxus, but okay, I'm just gonna dump the bucket of water on Othniel. This is what he gets for knowing me.
What in tarnation? Please
TikTok
tell
says we
me.
got a problem.
Please tell me that was a bucket and not the chamber pot.
I'm not telling you.
He quickly
TikTok
gets.
says we have a problem.
What's the problem?
I don't know.
Other than keeping you in line.
You think anyone can do that?
Miracles have been known to happen on occasion. And I head out the door to find out what's going on.
Okay. TikTok and Kivas, because you're having this conversation with Bethana, Kale, and Othniel, who is dripping, soaking wet, come stumbling down the hall towards you.
Kale looks so fucking proud of himself.
Othniel, I'm sorry for sending the furry one.
Don't worry about it. What's done is done. What's going on?
Amako's missing. She did not
Amiko?
sleep in her bed last night.
Bethana pulls out a piece of parchment and offers it up. I found this in her room.
I take it from her hands and take a look at it.
See written across the top, handout 1-1. There it is. So I will read
Where-
this off while you all read it as well. There's a transcription at the bottom, by the way, so you don't have to
Oh,
try
thank
to
God.
make out the picture. It says, "Hello, sis. I hope this letter finds you well and with some free time on your hands, because we've got something of a problem. It's to do with Father. Seems that he might have had something to do with Sandpoint's recent troubles with the goblins, and I don't want to bring the matter to the authorities because we both know he'd just weasel his way out of it. You've got some pull here in town, though. If you can meet me at the glassworks at midnight tonight, maybe we can figure out how to make sure he faces the punishment he deserves. Knock twice, and then 3 times more, and then once more at the delivery entrance, and I'll let you in. In any case, I don't have to impress upon you the delicate nature of this request. If news got out, you know these local rubes would assume that you and I were in on the whole thing too. Don't you? They've got no honor at all around these parts. I still don't understand how you can stand to stay here. Anyway, don't tell anyone about this. There are other complications as well, ones I'd rather talk to you about in person tonight. Don't be late. Suto."
Hmm.
Dun dun dun.
I guess we can work under the assumption that that's where she went, but she's not been back. No signs of her return.
You, as you're saying this, you see, Kivisk, I guess, are you, like, jumping up on her arm to do this, Kivisk?
Oh no, I'm trying to comfort Bethana by biting her arm, not TikTok's.
Right. Oh, yeah, I guess you'd be able to reach her arm from standing on the floor, yeah. So
Yeah,
you come over
halfway.
and start to bite at her arm, and she recoils and... Ah! What?
What? Kivis seems very confused.
I don't believe that is the way we comfort each other in these parts.
Well, it may work for kobolds like yourself, but for us that don't have as tough a hide, it doesn't quite work so well.
Oh, right. You're all scaleless. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
And she goes and kind of embarrassed,
Remember,
hides
we're the
behind TikTok's
scaleless
leg.
All right. Ma'am, was there any sign of her taking anything with her? Did you notice like her cloak or anything else like that missing from her room?
She has a few cloaks. I couldn't tell if any, in particular were missing.
Okay.
It sounds like she might have went willingly.
Yeah.
So
That's
maybe our first bet would be to go where she was supposed to have gone, according to this note.
yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Great minds think alike, and so do ours. Shall we head down there and check it out?
I believe that would be the correct course of action.
She says, "Thank you. Be careful. He's a real piece of work."
Yeah, we've seen him in action a little bit before.
You have not seen Suto.
Oh, I was referring to I thought she was referring to the father.
Oh, no. This would be, well, you don't know who Suto is, actually.
Yeah.
We could assume that it's her brother.
Yeah, he addressed her as
Yeah.
sis in the note, yeah.
Yeah. Sibling of some sort.
Yeah.
All right. Can you direct us to where the glassworks are?
Certainly. And she will direct you across town. To right here. Is that showing up? No, it's not. I'm picking the wrong layer. There we go.
There we go. All right. I would suggest maybe not telling anyone else what's going on for now. Give us a chance to check things out. If anyone asks where she is, other than the sheriff, then just tell them that either she's not feeling well or she had to go take care of some personal business or something.
Right.
As
Okay.
not to arouse
She's
suspicion.
kinda-
As we'll assume that this note is legitimate in what it's trying to portray until we know otherwise.
Right. Okay. She's kind of drying her eyes, kind of looking warily at Kivisk. Okay. Thank you.
Kivas didn't mean any harm. She didn't know any better.
I'm sure.
Kivas is just kind of embarrassed, hiding behind TikTok's leg. Not really. People are so strange.
All right, shall we head out?
All right.
Yep, I believe so. Do we need
Let's
to
do
take
the
a
hero
path
thing.
avoiding the general store still?
What's that?
Do we need to take a path avoiding the general store still?
I'm not going to worry about that right now. We're not going to be there long enough or close, and we're not going to be there close enough to worry at this point.
All right. So, yeah. So, welcome to part 2 of chapter 1. By the way, part 3 of chapter 1, I should say.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, it's exciting.
We're chugging our way through.
How many chapters are there?
There are 6 chapters, each of which have about half. It varies, but on average, about half a dozen parts.
Oh,
Yeah.
We are in it for the long haul.
Oh yeah. um. Okay, so you head over across town to the glassworks. You find the building seems to be curiously silent. Nobody's around. You do see that the furnace chimney does have appear to have smoke coming out of it. You're seeing smoke coming out of the top of the building. But otherwise all seems to be quiet, and I will do what you're looking at.
All right.
Oh,
Can we tell which is the delivery entrance that was referred to in the note?
yeah. So, I would say make an investigation check. See if you can tell.
Okay.
14.
Okay.
One second. I got a 15.
Okay.
Are we all doing it separately?
Sure.
Okay. Okay.
Ooh, nicely done.
woo.
Uh, there is. I know where the delivery entrance is. um,
Oh boy.
I don't remember it saying. So We will say that it appears that there are you do not see an entrance around front that appears that it would be a delivery room or a delivery entrance. But if you go around to this side a little bit, and these windows are not supposed to be open, so you are not able to see into the building.
All right.
But there is an entrance over here, which you can see tracks of, like, it looks like wheelbarrows or something that have been in and out of that door.
Can I see anything that looks like recent footprints?
Not like. I mean, this path is clearly traveled. Nothing seems like super fresh.
Okay.
Like not this morning.
All right. So what was the pattern again? Twice, 3 times, then once. All right. I'll wait to see what everyone else is doing.
I would probably be looking at, I don't know, if it's well traveled. I'd probably be looking close to the door to see if you can tell whether it's been moved recently, opened or closed recently. Assuming that there's airflow, with a jug. Yeah, I'd probably take a closer look at the entrances.
Okay. I mean, the entrances all seem like they've been used. It's kind of hard to tell whether they've been opened recently. There's nothing jumps out at you.
Okay.
Okay. So, is this like a one-story building, or?
As far as you can tell, yeah, everything seems to be just on the one story.
Are there any? Can we see anything on the roof from as we approached, like openings or vents or?
All you could really see from where you have been is chimney, the smoke coming out from presumably a chimney. It's tall enough that you couldn't really see the roof as you were approaching it.
Well, I'm gonna climb up because I do have a.
You do have what?
I think I have a climbing speed, so I'm just gonna climb up.
Okay. All right. Where are you climbing up?
I'll look around for what looks like a decent place to get up there.
And I just want to mention about climb speed, because I do know about climb speed. You still have to make an acrobatics check, but usually climbing speed is something less than what you have. So basically, you get to move. Well, like if your climbing speed was 30 and your movement was 30, you get to climb 30 feet, but you still have to make the acrobatics check to see if you pass or fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, guess what skill I took because I forgot I had an could take. So
Nice.
I have that now. So
all right,
upsy
great.
daisy.
Okay. 15. So, find actually, on this wall here, right by that door, there seems to be like a decorative trellis thing, and it looks perfect for climbing up. And so you do scamper up into onto the roof, and oh boy, I'll you see two skylights from where you are. One is kind of one is a great big skylight, kind of pretty much directly north of you. And then there looks to be a smaller one to the northwest, on the northwest end of the building.
Nice. This is going to end so. I'm gonna peek in the smaller skylight.
Okay. You scamper across, and I'm gonna actually put you in the room.
Okay.
Token.
I do want to be sneaking about this because I don't want anyone seeing it.
Okay, then go ahead and make a stealth check.
Okay. Where's my stealth? Boop. Alright, not bad. Not bad.
Okay, 15.
It's respectable.
So, you're seeing down into a room. This appears to be like a display room. You see a number of of cases displaying various like glass products. There are bottles of window panes and art pieces, all appear to be there for people to look at and potentially buy. What are the rest of you doing while Kale is exploring?
While he's doing that, Othanel's going to go back towards the delivery door.
How high up are these windows that I'm seeing?
You're talking about all the windows here around the building?
Yeah.
Just a few feet off the ground. Probably about head height for you.
Where's TikTok right now?
Standing right next to you.
Okay. TikTok! Pick me up. I want to look at the windows.
The windows appear to have curtains across them from on the inside, so you cannot see in them. I don't know why the lighting layer does not reflect that, but
are they like? Do they look like they're meant to be opened at all? Do they have a hatch?
they look like they might be able to be opened from the inside. You're not 100% sure. You think you're seeing like a latch, but it would have to be done from the inside.
Well, if the delivery door doesn't work, she gestures towards the windows.
Othanel's going to walk to the delivery door.
Okay.
And Kivas is gonna hop out of TikTok's arms, assuming she picked her up in the first place, and follow.
Okay.
I'll wait for Kivas to catch up.
Okay.
And I'll wait and see what TikTok does.
TikTok would follow, but I can't get my stupid piece to move.
No problem. All right. And as I go to the door, I'm going to do the knock just as the note said.
Okay. All right. So you do the knock there.
So I knock twice, pause 3 times, pause, and then knock 1 more time.
Okay. And Kale, what are you doing at this skylight?
Mostly just looking around. There's no people in there, right?
Not in the room that you're looking in, no.
Okay. Second question: how sturdy does this skylight?
I mean, it's not meant to be like stood on. Like if you stood on it, you imagine it would break.
Okay, that's what I was. I'm gonna look at the big one now
Okay.
because I don't really need to go in there yet, unless shit happens, and then I can make a really cool entrance down into the room via skylight, like some kind of James Bond hero. Okay.
Okay. So, a lot more stuff
There we go.
going on here.
Ooh.
So, first of all, I need to roll. So this is a rather large. It appears to be a glass working room. So along this wall here seem to be furnaces. And yeah, as you're looking around, it appears that you see a number of goblins cavorting around.
Hmm.
So let me get those guys on the map. That'll be fun.
Well then. Well
Hey,
then.
but there's more. But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more.
Thanks, I hate it. Where's
There
that?
are also the bodies of 8 humans lying around in this room in various places, seemingly in various states of dismemberment. This is actually a gruesome scene. You see goblins running around. One's just like got an arm and he's waving it around. At the end of it is on fire, and he's just kind of waving it around like a sprinkler or something. There are some of the bodies there have had melted glass poured on them, and in particular, in this central area, right below where you're looking in, um, you see a body propped up in a chair and encased in thick, runny sheets of hardened glass.
Do I recognize that one at all?
Make a perception check.
Okay. Did you know cats actually have really shit? They have like 20/60 vision or something. Hey, cool.
With a
That's not bad.
20, you actually do recognize this person. The last time you saw this person, he was stumbling out of the rusty dragon, having just been beamed with a ladle. This appears to be Ameko's
Oh, no.
father, Lanjiku.
Oh. Well, Kale's okay with this, actually. That's fine.
Othniel, there is no response at the dock door.
Okay. I listen to at the door. Do I hear anything?
Make a perception check. You hear a door slamming. No, just kidding. It's hard to make out anything specific. You're hearing like a low, the very low, like rumbling sound. Not anything alarming. You gather this is like normal sound for the furnaces in this building.
Mm-hmm. All right, I test the doorknob to see if it's locked.
It does appear to be locked.
Okay.
Kivas looks excitedly at the window right here.
Do you see?
Yes.
Do you see anything in there going on in there?
There's a curtain across it as well.
Oh.
So,
No.
plan B?
Well,
Are you guys gonna
I
eat the lizard?
could try to open the door, but it would just be brute strength.
And we don't have any. We don't know what's going on in there, so we don't have any suspicion yet.
Right. So, Kale,
So I'm
what,
not.
Oh.
what are you doing?
Well, I'm having a quiet chuckle to myself about this dude being dead because Gale didn't like him. So, anyway, let's. I'm gonna make my way back to where I think the group is.
Okay.
So I'm basically just gonna run around the roof until I find you guys.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's not terribly hard to find them.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not gonna get off the roof though. I'm gonna just wave at you guys.
Okay.
Whoa.
What do you see up there, Kale?
Look, Milk. Look. Gale's not a good person.
Okay.
Granted, neither am I because I'm actually very amused by them. Anyway. Okay, yeah. Hey. There's goblins in there? And that dude who called me a stupid kid is also very dead. So...
As soon as I hear that, I'm kicking the door down.
Okay, make an athletics check.
Can I help him and give him advantage?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll again, Othniel. 15. The door buckles a little bit. It's not like blown off its hinges, but it's looking in pretty bad shape.
Well, there goes our surprise. I do it again.
All right.
Again!
And with another kick, you manage to bust through.
I stumble as
Maybe
I
not
do
that
it.
one.
Rip.
I stumble as I do it.
He falls into the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the weight of Othniel falling against it is enough to knock it open.
Can I... What do we see immediately?
So,
Why is everything black?
where did you go?
I moved myself inside since I fell through the door.
Yeah, where did Kale go?
I think he's over. I think I saw his over here somewhere.
Maybe he went back over to the
All the way over to the right.
to the portal.
I just disappeared again. I'm sorry, guys. I'll have to leave you.
Kale was consumed by the void.
I was. Goodbye.
I don't
Yeah, I
see,
don't see him anywhere.
I don't see you. Where did you
Did my
go?
token just get deleted?
Oh, you know what? I bet when I went to delete the door, I deleted you. Sorry,
Oh.
you're just dead.
Oops.
Thanks.
That's what happened. Okay. There you are.
I think I would suggest to Kale to go back over to where you saw all that stuff. And
So-
that way we'd have somebody from Surprise possibly.
Okay. I'll tell you guys vaguely that you gotta go and direction. I don't know what is north just up on here.
Yes.
Okay. Wait, Kale doesn't know what north is.
You can point.
Yeah, he's like 12.
Yeah.
But he's a child.
So Othniel, you're
He
seeing.
wasn't even supposed to be able to know how to read. Anyway, yeah, he'll tell you guys which direction he saw the big skylight in. and then
Okay.
run over.
And yeah, he's pointing in a northerly direction.
Yeah, okay.
Othniel, you're seeing a wheelbarrow sitting against a wall in this room, and a couple of shelves on the walls that have some, looks like various bottles and yeah, it would be mainly bottles and like maybe some beakers of different colors. And there's also a safe sitting on the floor that is hanging slightly ajar.
All right. I take I pull out my warhammer, and I use the handle part of it to slowly slide the safe door open, just so I can see if there's anything still in there or not.
And it is empty.
Okay, I push it back shut. Then I grab a hold of my warhammer the normal way.
Okay.
Kivs is gonna kind of slide in between his feet, and so you said there's like bottles and beakers. Are there any of like a particularly interesting color?
Yeah, there's one that's like a like almost a glass flask of like a very bright it's like a royal blue, almost like a bright royal blue.
Ooh, and this is like the color of the glass, right, or something in it?
It seems to be a liquid inside.
Oh, okay. She's gonna take that.
Okay.
She'll put it she'll kind of, I think, yeah, her water skin's empty at this point, so she'll just put it in the water skin for safekeep.
I hope you don't accidentally forget and just drink it later.
Well, she's putting the whole glass in it. She did actually drink it. She'd drink the whole glass. Just go right down her throat like a
so
big...
you're not pouring it out. Okay.
No.
Got it. Okay.
All right, I keep move. Since Isha said northerly direction, I'm gonna head towards this door right here.
Okay.
Listen first. We might still have a surprise.
Yeah. I test the door to see if it's locked.
It does not appear to be locked.
Okay. I look back at everyone else to make sure that are y'all ready to do this? You two?
Do we hear any noise coming from the other side of the door?
Yeah. Listen at the door.
Make perception checks. So Kale, you're going back to the skylight?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
That is a 19 on the dice.
Nice.
I hear nothing.
Yeah, Othniel, you're hearing your
So
heart.
that's a 21.
My ears are still ringing after breaking the other door down.
Yeah, your heart's just kind of pounding in your ear. You're getting ready for battle.
Yeah.
You're not hearing anything, but TikTok, you definitely hear the sounds of goblins cackling and babbling in the gobbledygook language. Yeah, sounds like
I understand exactly what they're saying. That is one of my languages.
Okay. Yeah, one of them is saying, yeah, light the foot on fire, light the foot on fire. And they're all laughing and giggling at the idea.
I think at the sound of that, TikTok would just look it off me and say, go.
All right. I put my hand on my holy symbol, say to the light, to the battle, to the victory, and then I barge in the door.
Okay. So, you're Kale, you're I imagine watching for this, and you see this door bust open. And there are two goblins at this furnace here who have dragged a body and have like the foot of the body, and they're just like sticking it into the fire and pulling it out and looking at it and sticking it in and messing with it. So go ahead and take a surprise round.
Okay. I'll go right at the nearest one.
Mm-hmm.
Hammer swing. I pull out the holy hammer of Habakkuk and start
Okay.
swinging.
Go ahead.
Been moved. Everything is black for except for looks
sorry.
like a staircase.
There you go.
Okay, thank you.
I was just trying to get you closer.
Crit!
Oh shit!
Whoa!
So you come over and just vault up off the table and bring Habakkuk down on the head of this goblin, and he actually falls into the furnace here, and drops the foot of the body that he was messing with, and falls headfirst into the furnace himself. And he is smoked, as they say.
All right. Okay. All right, that's my action. I don't really have a bonus action I think that I can use at this point. I don't need to smite at this point. He got Searing Smite the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, exactly.
I think Tic Tac would rush in and probably take the next one right in a row.
Okay, go ahead and roll me an attack.
I'll stand on the body of the other one.
Yeah.
I mean,
What did you get on your attack?
it was a 10 plus 3.
So a 13.
13.
I believe is not going to hit. Let me double check. Yeah, this one sees you coming with as Habakkuk is just smashed through the skull of his buddy, and he just manages to dodge out of the way. And he's yelling, "Intruders! Intruders!" in gobbledygook. Kivisk, what are you doing?
Okay, so this one's still alive?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Just ducked under TikTok's hammer.
Oh, so it's right by TikTok?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep.
And is this room in direct sunlight? Is it the skylight?
Yeah, it is from the skylight.
All right. And this will just be a normal roll for me. Is this like a table?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, gonna jump up on the table. And
What was the advantage from?
pack tactics.
Ah, right. Okay.
She jumps up on the table and fires a firebolt at the one that TikTok missed.
Okay. An 18 will hit, so it takes 2 points of damage. And Kale.
Okay. Well, how much of a jump is it from the roof to the floor?
It looks actually to be it's a pretty tall room. I'd say about 15 feet.
That's fun. Okay.
15 feet minus 7. Are you in line with jumping on my shoulders?
I'll do that when you're further. That's actually a really good idea. But I'm gonna wait until you're further in. I do want to go over here, and I'm gonna be an absolute nuisance. Because I don't know, how much noise would I make if I clawed at the window to try and make a screeching noise? I don't know if it works like that.
You want to just scrape your nails across the glass?
Yeah, my big old, my kitty claws.
You would make some noise. I mean,
Yeah.
would probably be slightly annoying.
And maybe distract a few goblins.
Maybe make a. Oh, let's see. Make a performance check. That seems appropriate.
Okay. Here we go. Okay.
Okay, yeah, not really
No,
bothering
not
him too
really.
much.
Okay. Well, is that my whole turn?
I would say that would be your action, yeah.
Okay. I will. I'm gonna move. Can I move over to the? Yeah.
You moved, yeah, about 20 feet. It looks
Okay, move
like.
20 feet. Okay. I assume this skylight also can't support my weight.
Yeah. Not really clear to me, like whether this whole room is covered with a skylight. Um,
Oh, are there like support beams?
yeah, we'll
The
say
skylight.
there's support beams. Yeah, that seems
All
fine.
right.
You're
Well
hopping
then,
from spot to spot.
okay. I'll like scoot. I'll scooty over here then, and kind of keep watch.
Okay.
See if anything's coming from out. I guess.
Okay. Make a perception check.
Okay. Oh, now you roll good.
Okay, and now we're gonna roll initiative.
Ooh.
Hawkeye, I am so sorry for your loss.
That was with roll 20 and not with D&D Beyond. I think that was my first mistake.
Oh well. What is that? 4 crit fails tonight?
Yeah.
Hell,
Okay.
but I got a crit hit when it counted so far.
You did.
Hmm.
And now we're just that's 5. Are the dice okay today?
Okay, so are 7 goblins remaining in this room. They are going to hmm. Yeah, let me see
Oh,
here.
I'm gonna move a bit because I scooted up here. I think. Yeah,
I
that's where I'm at.
think this guy. Sorry, where is it? Yeah, this guy here is gonna run to the end of this table
I'm supposed to be right here.
and grab a glass bottle and try to whip it across the room at we'll say he's gonna throw it at Kibisk. So,
By the way, my roll was a 19.
oh, Oh, it looks like you didn't click on your token. Okay.
It's because I'm not rolling on the. I'm using the dice
Yeah.
here at
Okay.
the house.
There we go.
Okay. So then you would go first. Go ahead, TikTok.
I'm gonna try to hit this thing in front of me again, I guess.
Okay.
Would a 14 hit?
14 does not hit. He just, I mean, you're coming real close to hitting him, but he's just managing to dodge out of the way, kind of backpedaling away from your hammer. Anything else you want to do?
No, I'm gonna wait.
Okay. Alright, now this goblin is gonna grab a bottle and whip it at you, Kavisk. Let's see what we got here. Wow. Actually, this would be. Let me see what the distance is. 50 feet. I'm gonna say this is a disadvantage.
Thank you.
Yeah, it goes soaring by, not even all that close to you, like a foot over your head. Okay. This goblin here, I think, is just going to take his turn to run. They have a speed of 30. Okay. He's gonna get to about here. This guy likewise is going to run. Out there.
Yes, group them all together.
They're not too bright. This guy's gonna grab some hot tongs from that were sitting in the fireplace, in the fire here, and he's going to run over and try to whack at TikTok with it. So, oh. He gets a 0. A 0
Swing
to hit.
and a miss.
I really hope that doesn't hit your armor class.
I really don't think there's a chance.
Yeah, he goes to swing at you, but his buddy runs into him as he's dodging away from your attacks, and they just kind of collide and get tangled up. Kivisk, it is your turn.
Okay. 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 Hold on. All right. So when it says 15-foot cube for Thunderwave, that's like one big 15-foot cube, right?
Yeah, you're at one face of it. So I would say.
Oh, I thought it was like in the middle.
No, for cubes, you're at the face of it. So I would say if you wanted to move to here, you could get those 3 goblins without getting TikTok.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, what? So it's like that?
Yep, exactly.
Oh my gosh, I thought it originated from me. That's so convenient. Okay.
Yeah, it originates from you, but you're at one of the faces of it.
Okay. So yeah, so I'll move there and cast Thunderwave. It's gonna make a very big sound. So
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh god, don't shatter the glass.
and they need to make
Obscure
a
objects.
12 or higher.
Okay. Roll me a flat d20 while you're at it there, Kivisk.
Oh no.
Okay, so they need con saves. Oh, I was already on that, don't worry. Okay. They get a 9, a 1, and an 11, so they fail those con saves.
Ooh.
So go ahead and roll the 2d8.
Oh.
So what does
Nice.
it look like for you to cast this?
Kivisk moves towards the corner of the table, grasps her little arcane focus orb with both hands, and then throws it up in the air and kind of extends her hands, both palms, and you just hear this deafening, like, boom. And then I'm assuming how how are the goblins after this?
So as soon as it goes off, you see all 3 of these goblins go flying backwards across the room here and land on the floor dead. Just blood streaming out of their ears and eyes and noses. They're just completely blasted.
After that, I can use my bonus action to fly up to 10 feet after I cast. So I'm just gonna fly. Would it impede TikTok's attacks if I were to fly on her?
Yeah, we'll say you can do that. Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna fly onto TikTok with my bonus action.
Okay.
And I catch my orb. I catch my orb.
Oh, yeah.
Seeing this, I think TikTok was probably saying, we probably want to keep one alive so we can find out what happened here last night.
And I would say that the glass in the skylight directly above you does shatter, but only that glass.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, well that goblin is not going to go because he just had his skull imploded. Kale, it is your turn. You're seeing these 3 goblins here, all were running towards TikTok and Othniel and Kivisk. They all just like pulled up to a stop, like, whoa.
Kivis gives them a grin.
Nice. Okay. Wow, I have no range spells at all. Why am I? That was a bad idea. Can Mage Hand go through glass?
Eldritch
wanted
Blast.
to be the
I don't have Eldritch
hero
Blast.
to come, charge it in from the ceiling.
Yeah. Okay. Can Mage Hand go through glass though?
go
That's my next
through
question.
glass?
Yeah, can I like cast it into the room below me?
No spell. You know what? I'll say sure. That's fine. You
We'll
can do
say
that.
if it's line of sight.
Yeah, it doesn't really say anything about it.
Yeah, I'm good with it. Go ahead.
So, okay. Next question. Do any of the limbs below me weigh less than 10 pounds?
Yeah, sure. There
Which is a lot.
is a person's leg just lying on the floor right here.
I love it. Okay. Does it look like the goblins have noticed me?
They have not.
Okay.
They rolled a terrible perception earlier.
Cool. Well, I don't really want to jump 15 feet down. I mean, I have 19 health now, which is more than I usually have at this level. But I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna pick up the leg,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know if I can do this in the entire turn, but I'm not moving, so maybe. And then I'm going to catch the leg on fire, and I'm gonna go harass the goblin with it. So this guy is getting a flaming leg, just waving at him. I can't attack. Can I hit him with the leg? I'll forsake setting it on fire if I can.
Sure. Yeah, you can pick it up and take. You would. Let me see. Let me see the distance here.
It does say I'm not allowed. It does say the hand can't attack. I don't know if it just means that if I attack with the hand itself, it doesn't really do anything, and I need to give the hand a weapon. But
Yeah, it's probably OP to allow it to make an attack. But if you wanted to light it on fire, I would say you can get it in that goblin's face.
okay.
Oh
yeah, Can I go from it at this angle so when it backs away, it starts going down this way?
What?
Can I hurt? Can I hurt the goblin with a flaming leg?
You want to try to keep it from running towards your friends? Is that the idea?
No, I want to get it to run over there because you guys are fucking slaughtering them.
Oh, okay. I see.
So, do you want it? I'm sending you guys another
Okay.
goblin.
All right. So, sure.
Come on, come on.
That guy's got a flaming leg in his face. Okay, and it is his turn. Yeah, he pulls a dagger from his belt and just kind of jabs at this thing. But then he then turns and runs towards yeah, I would say actually he probably would have headed for the door, but with the leg in his face, he's gonna run down this way.
Nice. I feel mildly useful now.
Gets to about here. And meanwhile, these other two goblins are like turning around and moving in the opposite, starting to move the opposite direction. This guy in particular, it's his turn. He's like pointing. He's like, pointing in, ugh, pointing back in this direction, And he's yelling, "Get out of here! Get out of here!" in gobbledygook, which I think only TikTok understands. So he's going to sprint for that end of the room.
And run into a flaming leg.
Well, I mean, the flaming leg isn't blocking everything. Gets to about there. I will say the flaming leg is about here. Okay. And Othniel.
All right.
What is your
Othniel's
turn?
not wasting any time. He's going right to this one. This guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And let's do a little swanging. 14
is not gonna hit.
not hit. Okay.
That guy is getting out of dodge. And he's ducking and scrabbling away as fast as he can. TikTok.
I am going to go. And I'm going to try to swing and hit. Oh, shoot, I forgot you were on my back. You went
Yeah.
with me. Handy little thing there, isn't it?
Hey, where are you, Kivas? Are you
On my back.
I'm on.
Okay, I was trying to find her token. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so 15 on the dice plus 3.
What was it on the dice?
15.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Finally. I am not going to try to do killing damage, though. I'm
Okay.
actually
Non-lethal
just trying
damage. Okay.
I'm trying to put basically unconscious, just
Okay.
so that we can wake him back up when
Yep.
we talk to him.
And what's your damage?
I gotta get there. Four on the dice. 4 plus 1 is 5.
5 points of damage. Alright. Not quite enough to take him down. You whack him in the back of the head. And that hurt him pretty good, but he's not quite out yet. Okay.
I'm gonna say again, guys, we want to keep one alive.
Mm-hmm.
I want to ask them about what happened here.
Okay.
You got it.
Okay, I think this guy is going to grab. It looks like he goes over here and grabs like a pewter bowl off of the table here, and he looks up at you, Kale, and it looks like he's going to try to throw this bowl and break the glass under you. So
How about don't do that? Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, he goes to throw it and it just slips right out of his hand and completely
I
goes bouncing across the floor. He kind of looks at his
point
hand
and
like,
laugh.
oh. And then he's going to keep moving down this way. Gets to about there. This guy is going to disengage as a bonus action and then just go sprinting. He gets to about here. And Kibisk, it is your turn.
Okay. So this one is the one that she hit?
Yeah, the one that's right in front of you both.
Okay. Kivisk grumbles and says, "If you wanted to keep one alive, you could have just asked me." And she cast Charm Person.
Okay.
Mm.
So he gets a wisdom saving throw with advantage, I believe. Yeah.
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 Okay. He got a natural 20 for a total of 19.
Oh, wow. Okay, then.
On the second roll.
Well,
What do you say
Okay.
to him? Or what do you do?
well, seeing as this already failed, she says, "Hey, my buddy TikTok here could be your new scaleless dragon."
And he just kind of whips his head around and looks to you like, what?
Seeing as this didn't work, she's going to then, using her bonus action, and this doesn't provoke opportunity attacks. It's like
Oops.
she's going to use Tempest Magic to, Actually, you know what? She's not going to use that. She's going to stay on TikTok.
Okay.
That's my turn.
All right. Kale, you're up.
Okay. Well, me and my flaming leg are taking umbrage with these guys running away. So I am going to is that little X where my leg is?
Yes.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
I love it. Yeah. Does it share my movement speed? Is that what's going on here?
No, it does not share your movement speed. You can move your mage hand 30 feet.
Oh.
It's unrelated to your movement speed.
Oh yeah, because I need to be within 30 feet, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you also need to be
Okay.
within 30 feet of the mage hand. Can
Alright,
you move it 30 feet? Let me look.
I don't think it specifies.
Yeah, you can move the hand up to 30 feet each time you use it. Yep.
Oh, okay. Has to stay more than 30 feet. Has to stay 30 feet of me. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna move 5 feet. And I'm going to slam my leg on this door, which I... Is this a window or a door here?
This is a door.
What are the doors made out of?
They're wood.
Okay. So that's 5. Okay, so I'm going to... This is a very clumsy mage hand, by the way. Just imagine shooming this leg
You're
and
cutting
slamming it
out.
against this door.
Okay. I would say by now the leg is kind of more smoldering. It's not like... It's not lit up like a torch. I mean, this
Damn
is
it.
a human leg. This is not the most combustible thing in the world.
That's almost disappointing.
Wasn't a very fatty man.
Well, did it not have clothes on it?
It probably did originally, but there's not a whole lot left on it at this point.
Okay. It's probably burning up. Was. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just okay. In that case, I cannot light the doors on fire with this egg. So you know,
I have
I like how both
experience
of
in these
these.
matters, Kivisk. I know wherever I speak.
I have a pride that every quote that's been written down so far has been caused by me.
Yeah, you're a catalyst for these kind of things.
Good. Okay. Well, I'm gonna take my leg, and we're gonna. I know I can't attack, but I think I could just give them a nice little bap that doesn't do any damage
Okay, sure.
as I bring this leg. Just boop these guys in the head as the leg goes passing over to this.
Okay, so you want to put it like there?
Yeah, like over here.
So you're gonna boop Larry, Moe, and Curly?
Yeah. Wait, can I get all three of them?
No, you can bop one of them.
I can pop one of them.
Yes.
I can't get two. I can't get two of them on my way past.
Technically, that would be 2 actions.
Yeah.
Would it be 2 actions if I'm just doing it as a flyby and not actually?
Yes, it would be. You can bop one of them.
Okay, I'll bop whichever one looks the most dickish.
Okay. Roll for dickishness.
Okay.
No.
It's not
All
stat.
right.
That'd be insight.
Okay, so this guy, you bop this guy kind of in the face, and he's just kind of throwing his hands up, and he does not appear to be. He kind of stops and is no longer running, just flailing at this thing. This guy is going to pull out a scimitar from his belt and is going to take a last stand at at TikTok. So he's going to slash at you and get a 15. TikTok.
Nope.
Nope. He just kind of he swings it and it just bounces off of your stone and wood exterior. Okay. Othniel.
All right. Which one of the 3 goblins in the distance is the nearest to the door? That front one there at the end of the table?
Yeah, I would say
That one?
and that's the one that's kind of flailing at the leg that's in its face.
All right. I'm going to put Habakkuk away and pull out my heavy crossbow.
Okay.
And I want to aim at him.
Okay. Technically, you would have to drop it. Drop
Okay.
your hammer because it's an
All right.
action to put it away.
Okay.
But it
I will
shouldn't
drop
matter.
it then. And I'll fire my crossbow at
Okay.
him.
Fire away.
13. Misses.
Roll me a flat d20. I'll check something here. 12. Your arrow just grazes the leg that's floating in the air in the mage hand. Doesn't seem to do any damage to it, but yeah. TikTok.
Gonna try to hit the one in front of me again, but again, I'm not trying to hit.
Yep. Take a swing.
I believe it is a 15.
15 total?
Yes.
That will hit. And I'm not even going to have you roll for the damage. That'll be enough to knock him out. He only had 2 hit points. Okay, so
As a bonus, well, I've still got my movement,
Yep.
so I'm going to try to get closer down to the other goblins.
all right, go ahead and do that.
Whee!
Yeah, you're going for a ride. So where do you want to go to?
My full movement is what I'm trying to get to.
Okay.
Down to the where.
And you have 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm just gonna see if I can grab you both. Okay. And this guy is going to ping him so you know who I'm talking about. Books it out this door. None of you really have a visual to see where he goes. Let me just see distance wise how far he can get. Okay. Where this guy here is also going to book it. He goes out this door here. Okay. Which brings us back to Kivisk.
Okay, she's just gonna stay on TikTok's shoulders and fire off a good old firebolt at the remaining goblin.
Okay.
Oh, me. Hold on.
Uh, 23, I think that hits, yes.
Good.
6 points of damage. You catch him in the back as he's flailing at this thing, and he screams in pain. He's not unconscious, but he's badly hurt.
Well, I'm gonna stay on TikTok's shoulders. And for my bonus action, I'm just going to convert my 2 sorcery points into 1 spell slot.
Okay. Kale.
Okay, let's see. Oh shit, I can do that excellent idea that was proposed earlier. I'm gonna run and jump down onto TikTok to
Okay.
try and not take fall damage.
Go ahead and make an acrobatics check.
Okay. Come on, Kale. You have proficiency, you can do this. You sure
yeah.
fucking can.
19. You grab one of the supporting. You've been rolling great tonight. You grab one of the supporting beams that the skylight panels are attached to, and you just swing your whole body around, busting through the glass there, do a flip, and land quite neatly on TikTok's other shoulder. And you stick the landing too.
Hell yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the rest of my turn is just me posing. Wait, actually no. Can I do cat's thingy? Feline agility?
Yeah, that doubles your speed, right?
Yeah.
What are you doing with that?
I just want to pursue this goblin boy.
Okay, well, your mage hand disappears because you got
That-
more than 30 feet away from
Yeah,
it.
it did. That's fine. I don't need my leg anymore.
It falls to the ground in front of this guy. And so you still have another, we'll say you still have another 30 feet, yeah.
Yeah,
You want to get within melee range of this guy?
I sure do.
Okay.
Can I attack when I get in range?
I'll say it was your action to break through the glass.
Okay. This might have been a bad idea then, but that's okay.
Okay. So then that guy's unconscious. Oh, okay. So this guy is going to run and dash, and he has taken
bitch.
off out the door. Othniel, it is your turn.
All right, I will be dash 1, 2, 3. How far is dash gonna get me? I'm trying to remember what button you hit to measure out that the. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, there you
Oh,
go.
there you go.
Oh,
So, yeah, I was trying
Yeah.
to. So I want to get as far down as I can.
Okay. So unfortunately, with those goblins are dashing, and they're not. You're not really able to keep up. I mean, you can kind of maintain pace, but they've got a pretty far lead on you.
Right.
So you guys
Now,
are
this
not
corner
going to be
here-
able to.
Were these both doors to the outside?
You don't know.
Okay.
But I guess the point would be that you guys are not able to catch up with them.
We're not going to catch up.
Yeah.
All right.
Just making sure I'm tracking all of them. Yeah. So
Are we out of combat?
Yeah,
then?
I think we drop out of combat at this point, and those three just got away.
I think I would go back to the other one and tie it up.
Wait, okay, before you do that, Kibis is gonna stop you. Let me try this again, okay? Give me another chance. And she's going to gently shake the goblin awake and kind of act concerned and try another charm person.
Okay, well, it's gonna be disadvantage
Well,
again.
Will it?
Yeah.
Are we still fired? Is it still
Yeah,
counting?
I
Okay,
mean,
well in
you
that case,
just fought him.
Yeah, in that case, I'm gonna let TikTok tie him up then, not waste another spell.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, I
All
would
right.
just bind him up and then nudge him awake. And then it's time to have a conversation with Goblin.
Okay. So I think that we should pick up with that conversation next week then, because it is past 11 o'clock. Wanted to wrap up that fight, but I don't want to.
So TikTok, are we going to do this good cleric, bad paladin?
Actually, I was thinking about good cleric, bad kobold, because she
Oh.
took 3 of them out in one hit.
That's true.
It's pretty intimidating.
She grins proudly.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
It's going to be talk to me, or I'm going to sick my little friend on you.
And her little friend is hungry.
Oh my god.
All right. Well, good session.
Yeah.
Lots of combat in. More fun stuff is happening.
That was awesome. I love that I can it's so efficient to like ride TikTok. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Honestly.
that's
I've turned into the
pretty
healing mount.
that's pretty OP, but I love it so much that I'm just gonna let it
An
slide.
intelligent mount.
Yeah. Hi ho, TikTok, away!
Well, when I describe TikTok, I describe her as 7 foot tall,
Yeah.
but she's hunched over. So, is she 7 foot tall, or is she possibly taller?
Are kobolds and tabaxi, they're tabaxi are medium, definitely.
Yeah, kobold's
Kobold
small
also
though.
try-
definitely
Okay.
small.
Yeah, Kivisk is 1'10".
Okay. Oh, 1'10".
Yeah, and she only weighs
Wow.
30 pounds, so.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so there's totally room on my shoulders for both of them.
Yeah, I might say that at some point, if they're both on your shoulders, particularly Kale, he is gonna be a little
Yeah,
taller.
he's a bit heavier.
That might impose some disadvantage if you're like trying to do some attacks or something.
Exactly.
So we'll cross that
Yeah,
bridge.
I don't
when we
think
get
Hale will
there.
stay on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for roleplay purposes, it's fine. But when it comes to actual fighting, that might be hard.
Yeah, I don't think I could fight with Kale on my back.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, well, good session. Fun times. And yeah. We had a little bit of activity in the chat tonight. Seems like some people were following along.
All right.
When I
Yeah.
remembered to update the map.
I'm gonna go play with my camera and see if I can figure out what the heck's wrong with it.
Yeah.
I can see you finally, Andrew. I just can't see anybody else.
Yeah, I reconnected during that fight because I lost visual on Hawkeye and Speedy.
Oh no.
But
Anyways, yeah, so I'm gonna play with my thing and see if I can figure out why everything's not working. I unplugged it so I could put a thumb drive into that USB port because I was working on that video.
gotcha. Alright, well, thanks for watching, everyone. And be sure to tune in again next week.
Thanks for the distraction tonight, guys.
Mhm.
Woo!